I got this piece of wood from Hobby Lobby, and it was originally $14.99, but with the 40% off, because they were doing all spring shop items 40% off, I got this for $9. And I started by painting it using some Wise Owl Snow Owl, and I covered the entire board and sides with the Snow Owl. I then found these wood letters right at my local dollar store, but you can also find these at Hobby Lobby. And I put the letters I needed aside, and I have freshly brewed coffee, tea, hot cocoa. And I'm going to take my Shortcuts Krylon black spray paint, and I'm going to spray all my letters and allow those to dry. I went back to my wood board once it was dry, and I'm taking a 220 grit sandpaper and just giving it a nice sanding. I removed all the dust, and I'm using my Wise Owl 1 Hour Enamel Clear as my top coat. And you can also use the Wise Owl varnish. Now remember, this product is self-leveling, so you want to put it on but not constantly wipe over it. It will self-level. I had grabbed these cork coasters. I believe I got these from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to take 4 of them, and I'm just using some regular clear tape, and I'm going to take 3 pieces and just put them on 2 pieces of the cork coaster, just straight lines across the coaster. And I did that to 2 of them, and I took my Krylon Shortcuts and spray painted them. And then I'm just going to remove the tape, and now I have this little design on 2 of the coasters. Then I'm going to take my other 2 coasters and take some tape and almost make like an arrow symbol pointing to the left. And I'm going to spray it first with some linen white spray paint, but I actually wanted to do the gold on top, and then I removed the tape. And I did this on the other 2 coasters. So now we have 2 different designs, and you could do any designs you want with the tape. I then took some blue painter's tape and a ruler, and I'm going to mark 3 centimeters down from the top of the board, and I made a mark on the left and right side. And then I'm just lining my blue painter's tape up with those 2 marks to try to get a straight line. I then went to my letters once they were fully dry, and I'm going to figure out where the center of the board is, and I'm kind of going to place my words down that way. So at the top here, I'm going to have freshly brewed, and I'm just taking the top of my Elmer's wood glue and a small paintbrush, and I'm just painting on some of the wood glue on the back of each letter. And then I removed the painter's tape, and I repeated the same thing on the bottom of the board. I measured the 3 centimeters on the left and right side, and then I just laid the painter's tape down to help me get a straight line. And at the bottom here, I'm going to place the words coffee, tea, and hot cocoa. And I'm going to use the paintbrush to paint on some of the wood glue to attach my letters as well. And then I removed the painter's tape once everything was placed, and this is what we have so far. Next, once my coasters had dried, I'm taking some of the 1 Hour Enamel Wise Owl Clear, and I'm just painting a top coat on top of each coaster. I got these handles from Hobby Lobby. They were $4.99, but then I get them when their knobs are 50% off, which is every other week. And I'm going to find out where the center of my board is. I'm going to pre-drill 2 holes, and then either using a screwdriver or the drill gun, I'm going to screw the screws into each hole to attach my handle to the right side of my board. And then I'm going to repeat the same steps and attach my handle to the left side of the board. Once my coasters were dry, I placed them in the center of my tray. And using some E6000, I'm going to apply a good amount to the back of each coaster and just press it down. Now you could put something heavy on the coaster until it fully dries. And I did this to each coaster. And there we go. Now we have this freshly brewed coffee, tea, hot cocoa tray with 4 built-in coasters so you can serve or hold your coffee. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Paint products can be found on our webpage at chocolatefancy.com. And don't forget, you can check out some other tutorials on our webpage as well. Have a great day.